The scene is set just outside of the Dragonstone security compound. The large armoured vehicle used to transport most of the security operatives of Dragonstone lies in wait for the squad. John Stanhope sits within an office within it, waiting for the final departure of the brave souls who have been hand-tasked to deal with this asylum problem. John uses this opportunity to complete their final alterations, to ensure that their minds will be solid onto the task. With all 5, he completes his conditioning and uses his own powers of dominate to instill in them a command that will not be overwrought. The command is simple: do not fail your mission. John understands the importance of this, and so he completes. So, with many dice rolls, we will begin. Just going to try and find a pencil of some variety. I will use my computer, it is fine. So the first gentleman. John will spend a willpower on this to complete his conditioning. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The DC is so low, of course, because they are halfway through condition, giving him +2, or -2 difficulty rather, and his enchanting voice reducing DC to another -2. So the first gentleman with only 6 successes now has 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and with the willpower 15, making him completely conditioned. Found a pencil. Then John will use same roll to use mesmerize to make sure that no one else can mesmerize him unless they beat his successes, which will be another 7. Second gentleman. But 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he had 8 beforehand. Spending another willpower means he is conditioned. And yes, I am noting down the willpower expenditure, for it will affect poor John during his meetings. But since I never use my high willpower, why not? And then we'll do the mesmerize again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 3. Willpower again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 6. 6 plus 13. So number 3 isn't completely conditioned, but he's halfway there. So still will obey John. And with his mesmerize, only 3 successes. The 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And for number 4 or 7 again with the willpower, so he is conditioned. And the mesmerize. Lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes. That gentleman's mesmerize. And the 5th gentleman with his conditioning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus a 7, he is conditioned. and his mesmerize. One, two, three, four, five. John then sizes up his ghoul, Jason, bodyguard gifted to him by Lady Orchid. He will also give him his mesmerize. Do not fail your mission. One, two, three, four, five, six. And he has already been conditioned prior to this. John double checks their equipment. Flak vests, check. Helmets, included with James Schmidt's radio transmitters, check. Ear dampening headphones and radio communications, check. A canister of liquid oxygen, just in case, check. Assault rifles with spare clips, check. Tear gas, check. Gas mask, check. And as a special treat from Mr. Schmidt, flare guns. For if the worst happens. Check, check, check. We will also be waiting on Lard Breton's ghoul, who will be brandishing the warrant to allow them in. And John also double checks from his numerous spies and informants that most of the staff have been called away this evening for the HIV seminar, I can't pronounce anything today, within the Little Amsterdam district. I'm sure there are other things. Oh yes, of course. Each candidate has studied the blueprints map of the asylum in great detail, provided by Mr. Schmidt, so they should be completely aware of the layout of the place itself. John collapses in his chair, rises unsteadily on his cane and leans against it as he sees the first vestiges of sunlight begin to crest over the horizon. Geoffrey puts a hand on his shoulder. It is time to go, sire. I pray to God this works. You don't believe in God, sire. No. But if there was one, we might need him today. End scene.